It looked like the builders have started doing their thing. Never realised that was wood up there. Hey, welcome back to a new day. Today I am going to focus on this wall, which has already been plastered, but I'm going to like fix it up because there's a little bit of, how you call it, like irregularities that I've smoothed over, because obviously it's a big wall, and behind me, I don't know, oh, you cannot see it, but there is a huge hole. Oh my god, this is incredibly hard. There is a huge hole in the wall, and I'm gonna have to patch that. So I'm gonna fix that up. So hopefully tomorrow we can paint this wall, because we have a primer for stained walls, because this used to be a kitchen wall and it's really gross. I'm not gonna lie. So effectively, in order to paint it, the plaster needs to be dry. So I'm gonna plaster it. Obviously there is like still some of the sockets and weird places. They have to go down eventually, but then again, I don't know exactly how low I want to have them, because I want to do wainscoting and the flooring will be replaced, so I don't know how high they will sit if I want them right on top of my skirting, if that makes sense. So I can't move them, otherwise I would have, but currently I can't. So I'm just gonna leave them, and I know that I have to like paint the wall and then break it open again, which is a bit of a pain, but we're just gonna go with it at this point, because I still have to fix up this wall, and it's just gonna be like straight down and a hole at the bottom, and then I have to fill up this hole again, obviously where I just want that, but that's a problem for a different day, I reckon. So yeah, so first of all, we're just gonna finish up the rest of the wall and make sure that it's actually paintable for the primer, which is able to go over big stains. Obviously we tried cleaning the wall, and I tried it with like the sugar soap and everything else, but it's hard to clean a wall, especially if it's this dirty and this greasy and it's been behind the kitchen cabinet plan. So I'm gonna try and smooth it over, see if I can do the final layer of plaster. Probably not for the bit down there, because that's too big of a hole, but then fortunately, hopefully tomorrow we can actually do some painting on top of it, and that will be a good task for class. And I have almost that. Great. Yeah, so I sanded down some bits, and now effectively there's some bit of holes and other things that I need to fill, and obviously the big hole as well. So I have a tub with plaster. A tub with plaster is quite heavy. It's ready to go plaster, so I can, or is it plaster? I don't know what it is. It's like the jointing, filling and finishing. I don't think it's actually a plaster, but it's quite easy to sand down, so I'm just gonna stick with it. Yeah, so I'm gonna use that to fill the massive gap. The other tub that I had is empty. This is a different brand, never used this one before, so I'm excited to give it a try and fill some of the little gaps that I can see that are around as well, and make sure it's totally flush, and then we can actually paint it tomorrow. So I'm actually quite excited for that, and give it a bit of primer. we have also put the outhouse or shed that was in the garden up on Gumtree for free for someone to collect, and somebody came and they brought builders and now they're taking it apart, so that's good. So we're now in the house to check some of the progress that the builders have made, because I've been feeling a bit under the weather, so I have not been in this house for a week, which is crazy to think, but they've made so much progress. It's insane. It's painted. The outside is just bright white again. It's so pretty, and they've put in some windows. Look at this. This is an actual massive sash window. This is so much better because the window before that was here, I'm not sure if you remember, but it pivoted on vertical axis, so it would have an axis in here and it would pivot inside, which is incredibly inconvenient in all fairness, but this looks great. So actually this is the old window that once was in there. So it had like a pivot axis in the middle, as you can see here. This was the axis that it used to sort of twist. So that's really inconvenient, especially when I have a dinner table here, and the dinner table, as this is very low to the ground, dinner table is going to block the window for a bit, which is a bit weird, but oh well. So yeah, this is incredibly inconvenient. And they did the plumbing for our future kitchen, and they installed, and Klaus in the way, but they installed our gorgeous massive radiator because obviously it's like a weird space with windows and it's not very well insulated, so it's going to be a chilly space, so hence the massive radiator. But look at this. So hopefully we're able to talk to IKEA soon and actually order the kitchen. And hopefully that will happen on Monday, because I have an appointment. And they closed up this bit for the staircase. So that looks amazing, I have to say. That looks really, really good. And now they're working on closing up the rest of this. We've ripped out the coping, by the way. This is like fully us. This is our wrongdoing to this space, but that's fine. We're gonna put in new coping anyway, so that's all right. And here we have another one of our new windows. This is another one of those weird pivoty windows. And now we have actually a solid one, so that's quite good. And more new windows again. Next room, another window. Again, this was one of those weird pivoty windows. We all got rid of the pivoty windows because A, they were like single glazed, and B, they had a lot of space that would allow air. Like effectively the space between this and this was not done well enough, so you were able to see the outside world through these gaps. And now we have double glazed sash windows that were more like the original windows that were supposed to be in here.